안녕하십니까. 관리본문 3번입니다. 수업시연 시작하겠습니다. Okay, class. So far we read the lesson objectives together. So how about we jump into the lesson for today? So I brought two pictures for you. Can you all look at the screen? Click. Okay, so what pictures do you see? Yes, Tomu. That's right. There are pictures of stars right in the sky. So how many stars do you see in the picture on the right? Yes, Dongjin. Yes, that's right. There are not very many stars. Then how about the stars on the left? Yes, Taeyeon. Yes, that's right, Taeyeon. There are many stars in this picture. So like this, how many stars do you typically see on a night? Did you guys see the stars last night? Yes, Taeyeon? Yes, Taeyeon, that's a great answer. So Taeyeon said that she didn't see many stars because it was too bright. Great answer. So then where can you see a lot of stars like a second picture? Yes, Dongsu. Wow, Dongsu, thank you for sharing. He said that he saw a lot of stars in his grandmother's place in Hapcheon. Thank you for sharing. So like this, what might influence the number of stars we see? Does anyone have any ideas? Yes, Jeongyeon? Wow, Jeongyeon, that's a good guess. So Jeongyeon said that the cleanness of the air might affect the number of stars we see. What about other answers? Yes, Jinyoung. Wow, Jinyoung, that's a great answer. So Jinyoung said that if it's too bright, then he cannot see many stars. So like this, today we are going to learn about what might influence the number of stars you see. Are you guys excited? Okay, great. Let's all take out material 2. And let's read the title together. 1, 2, artificial lighting, misuse or overuse. So let me write the title here. Artificial lighting. And what was the next part? Yes, misuse or overuse. So with this title, let's try to predict the content of material 2. So who can take a guess on what the text will be about? Yes, Haejin? Wow, Haejin, that's an excellent guess. So Haejin said that using too much light, the text will be about using too much light. That's a great answer. Any other guesses? Yes, Minyoung. Minyoung, thank you for sharing. So Minyoung said that if we misuse artificial light, it can be bad for the environment. Wow, we have some great ideas. So we are going to check if our prediction was correct. And before we read, there might be some difficult words. So can you guys call out some difficult words to me? Yes, there is environment, beneficial, and yes, produce. So let's look at the words first. So I heard the word beneficial the most. So I'm going to give you an example sentence to help you understand the meaning. Okay. Milk is beneficial for our bones. So with this example sentence, who can guess the meaning of beneficial? Yes, Dongwook. Wow, Dongwook, that's an excellent guess. So Dongwook says that beneficial might mean that it's good for our bones. Great answer. Then who can think of a synonym based on Dongwook's answer? Yes, Taeyeon. That's right. So Taeyeon said that beneficial will mean helpful. So like this, milk is helpful for our bones because it can keep us strong, right? Yes. So now that we checked the meaning of these words, we are going to jump into our reading. Okay, so what do we do in our first reading? Yes, that's right, class. We have to search for the main idea. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes to find some keywords to make the main idea. 3 minutes, go. All right, class, time's time's up. Did everyone find some keywords? Oh, I see you guys are nodding. So let's share some keywords. Okay, I hear artificial light. Yes, this is an important keyword, like our title. And what else? I hear plants. And yes, 동수, animals. And yes, I also hear humans or human beings. So, with these nice keywords, who can combine them to make our main idea? Yes, Haejin. Wow, Haejin, that's a great guess. So Haejin said that there might be a negative relationship between these, right? So, what verb can we put in from the text to fill this main idea? Does anyone have any ideas? Yes, Juyoung. Wow, Juyoung, that's right. So Juyoung said that we can put harms, the word from the text, to make the main idea. So let's all read this together. Artificial light harms plants, animals, and humans. Wow, as a class, we found the main idea together. Great cooperation, guys. Okay, so now, do we know all of the harmful effects of artificial lighting? No, we don't. So we have to do our second reading to search for the details, right? Okay, so for details, you guys are going to work with the partner next to you. I'm going to give you 7 minutes, and let's all look at the screen. Click. How many questions do you see on the screen? Yes, there are 4 questions. So I want you to work with your partners to answer these 4 questions. 7 minutes, go. All right, class, 1 minute left. And time's up. Did everyone finish solving the questions? Okay, so let's check them as a class together. So, which pair can present number 1? Yes, Haejin and Minyoung pair. How are birds affected by light pollution? Wow, thank you for sharing, Haejin and Minyoung. So they said that birds have difficulty navigating because of artificial light. That's right. They have difficulty navigating. Okay, then who can answer the second question? Yes, Jinyoung and Juyoung pair. So how are humans affected by artificial lighting? Wow, that's right. So they said that humans cannot sleep well. Excellent answer. Okay, and let's check the last question. So, what can we do in Earth Hour? Yes, Seon and Taeyang pair. Wow, thank you for sharing. Did everyone hear what they said? Yes, class, you guys are all good listeners. So they said that we have to turn off the lights in Earth Hour. That's right. So like this, do you think artificial lighting has good effects on us or bad effects? Yes, that's right. It has negative effects. So we have to work together so that to help the plants, animals, and even ourselves, right? Yes. So because next week we have Earth Hour, we are going to think about what else we can do on Earth Hour. So let's all look at Material 3. So what do you see in Material 3? Yes, there are 2 pie charts. That's right, class. And can we read the pie chart on the left together? 1, 2. Electricity consumption in U.S. homes. That's right. So this time, we are going to discuss some ideas to think about how to save electricity and use less of it. Are you guys ready? Okay, so this is going to be group work, and we are going to make groups of 4. So Jinyoung, Juyoung, Seon, and Taeyang, you guys are group 1, group 2, and group 7. Okay, is everyone in their right groups? All right, so let's talk about the pie charts in Material 3. So, like you guys said, the pie charts on the left is, yes, it's the electricity consumption in the U.S. And what about the right side? Yes, Dongjin. That's right. It's about the electricity consumption in Korean homes. Okay. So with these pie charts, why do you think we can use pie charts on this consumption? Yes, Hejin. Wow, Hejin, that's a great guess. So pie charts are effective for comparison, right? So like this, I want to give you one question about the pie charts. So, what is the top consumption in U.S. homes? Oh, you guys seem to know all of the answers. So it is? Yes, that's right. It is space heating. And what about in Korean homes? Yes, that's right. It's also space heating here. Right. So now that we have some ideas about the use of electricity, we are going to organize this in a paragraph okay? Are you guys ready? Yes, okay, so let's all take out material 4. Do you all have the material? Okay, great. So let me erase this part. So through material 4, we are going to analyze the pie chart in more detail. So let's all read the first sentence together. 1, 2. This pie chart shows. Yes. So in your writing, you guys have to, what do you think you guys have to include for the first part of for the first sentence in material 4? Yes, Dongsu. Wow, Dongsu, that's correct. We have to include the title of the pie chart. So for example, we have to include the survey topic. Okay, and what does the second and third sentence say? The largest amount of electricity and the least amount. So like this, I want you to include a chart analysis. And it should be written from the largest to the least. Is everyone following so far? Okay, great. And what does the last sentence say? 1, 2. It is interesting to note that. That's right. So in the last sentence, I want you to include some interesting points on the pie chart you analyzed. Is everyone following? Okay, so I provided a model writing for you, so let's all look at the screen. Click. Okay, so what is my survey topic? Class? That's right. I wrote about the electricity consumption in U.S. homes. And what was the largest amount of electricity used? Yes, it was space heating. And what did I write for my interesting points? Yes, Jesus. Wow, Jesus, you have great concentration. So Jesus said that the interesting point was the heating was almost 70%. So like this, I want you to include the survey topic and yes, the chart analysis. And what is the last thing you have to include? Yes, Dongjin. Yes, that's right. We have to include the interesting points. Okay, so I'm going to give you 15 minutes to do this group activity. Is 15 minutes enough? Okay, then let's start our group activity now. Please raise your hand if you need any help. Oh, group 3, do you need any help? Okay, so you're not sure what to write about the interesting points. Okay, so how about we compare these two pie charts and write an interesting comparison? Do you think you can do that? Okay, great. Keep up the good work. Group 5, do you need any help? Oh, so you are stuck on the chart analysis. Okay, then how about we specify the amount of percentage for each component? Do you think you can do that? Okay, great. Keep up the good work. 1 minute left, everyone. And time's up. Is everyone finished writing? Okay, I was walking around the class and I saw that you guys all had great ideas. So how about we share some ideas in front of our friends? Are you guys ready? Okay, so I gave you the checklist so that we can give peer feedback to each other. Why do we give peer feedback? Yes, Minyoung. Wow, Minyoung, that's right. We give peer feedback so that we can improve our writing and presentation. Okay, so let's all check what we have to do for the checklist. So, what is the first question in the checklist? Let's read it together. 1, 2. Did the group include the topic, analysis, and the interesting points? That's right. So if the group presenting has a topic, analysis, and the interesting point, then you guys can give a check mark here in the question. Okay? Is everyone following so far? Okay. Then what is the second question? Yes, that's right. It says, did the group introduce precise information? So, if the group introduced precise information on the pie chart, then you can put a check mark here, okay? And let's read the last sentence out loud. 1, 2. Did the group have good delivery? That's right. So, what can be some parts in good delivery? How do we know if the presentation was good delivery? Yes, Donguk. Wow, Donguk, that's right. We have to check if the presenters have good eye contact and what about their voice? Yes, Hesu? That's right. We have to check if they speak in a loud voice. That's right. So if the group presenters have loud voice and good eye contact, you can give a checklist here. Does everyone understand the checklist? Okay, then let's choose the presenters for 1 minute. Okay, did you guys all choose your presenters? Okay, then which group wants to go first? Okay, group 2, can the presenter please come up? Okay, let's listen to group 2. Wow, group 2, thank you for sharing. So, did everyone enjoy group 2's presentation? Okay, so now that we checked all of the group's presentation, we are going to give the checklist to each of the groups, okay? So can you guys give back your checklist to the original groups? Okay, before we end our lesson, I want to give you one small feedback. So, with all your presentations, I want to give you a big smiley face for a great analysis of the pie chart. It seems that you guys are all excellent analyzers. Okay, and for language, I want to point out a minor slip. So some of you wrote sentences like this. The percentage of electronics are 19.1%. So, does anyone know what is wrong with this sentence? Yes, Taeyang. Wow, so Taeyang thinks that there's something wrong with this verb. So, who knows? That's right, Taeyang. So, who knows what the subject is of this verb? Yes, Tongyeon? Yes, that's right. It's percentage. But you guys might be confused because this ends with an S. But always remember that this part, the percentage of electronics, is the subject. So how can we change this verb? Yes, class, that's right. We have to change it to is to match the singular noun. Okay, so please remember this language feedback. And can you guys all submit your checklist to me? Okay, great job today. 이상입니다.